G'day everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I'm on the Ovens River for cod opening 2025. We've been here about an hour and a half already. Already got one yellow, probably around 42 centimeters. I was going to keep him, but I don't know what absolute spud takes it down to the river to get rid of. And literally as I was about to kill it, he's flicked, he spiked me in the hand and he's jumped in the river. And you can see where I've kicked it and tried, you can see my shoes are all wet. Tried to kick him back onto the bank, but no, he got away, so oh well. Yellowbelly 1, Cooper 0. Beautiful little sandbar spot though. We've seen lots of fish activity on the other side. Just big carp jumping. Maybe even a couple cod buffs, not sure. We have to wait for tomorrow to start targeting those cod, but still, we could get them as a bycatch. And if we do, just quickly unhook them. We know they're around, that's a good sign. Had that one yellow. I haven't had a bite otherwise. I had one little tap on here before. Not too sure what it is. I might just check it. Just to see if the bait's still there and everything. Still got the bait. Just Janjuck worms. Very fishy looking spot though, very deep out there. Didn't have to put it out far and it's very deep out there. Still sinking. Put that in the stick rod holder. Should be good to go. Well, it's been about 3 hours and about 10 different cast changes. I've got one rod down there, I've got one rod here, Dad's got one rod there, Dad's got one rod there, so I got a very even spread. But I've sort of just put that out probably about 2 minutes ago and just had a couple little taps. It looked like the current at the start, but had a tap then that looked, it was definitely a fish. It's been very quiet. It's been 3 hours since I caught that yellow. We haven't even had any bites either. We've had lots of carp jumping around that corner, but we haven't had any proper bites. Not even anything that looked like bites. It's just been very dead. It's almost 7 o'clock now, so the sun's just gone behind those trees over there, so you'd expect the fishing to get better soon. But can't complain because beautiful spot. The wind's backed off a lot. The top of the trees are barely moving now. It's quite different to how it was before. It was very windy earlier. And now it's been about half an hour since I had that last bite. And this rod may have just had a bite. We've made makeshift bells out of these cans. I'm not sure if it was a bite or not, but we heard the cans move and we saw the rod move a little bit. We'd assume it's a bite unless it was a crayfish or something. My plan for tomorrow morning is I'm gonna get up nice and early at about 4 o'clock when it's still dark and fish with some cheese either up there in that little corner or just around here somewhere. And then as it's sort of getting to first light, I'm gonna go and get my bait caster with a surface lure on it and cast some surface lures around. And then as the sun gets a bit higher up in the sky and the shadows get off the water a bit, then I'll switch to a spinnerbait or a crankbait or something and give that a go, because it's been very slow so far, so hopefully we can get at least one cod. Last year cod opening we didn't get a cod. I got one small trout cod, but that's not what we're after, so it doesn't count. So it was a semi-unsuccessful cod opening last year, so really hope we can improve this year. Literally don't care what size the Murray cod is. As long as we get one, I'll be happy. I basically just sat down from walking back from over that rod, and this rod just had a definite bite. It was definitely a bite. Wasn't. What? Which one? Oh, the rod! That rod's bent over. That could be a cod. It looks like a cod. Snagged me up. He's coming up though. I think this could be a cod. Can I get the net? He's out of the snare. Oh, it's very small. Could be a cod. It could be a small carp. Could be a perch. I actually don't know. I think it's a cod. Yeah, it's a cod, Dad. It's a trout cod. Yeah, and I'll land him. Yep, good. Yeah, trout cod. Chuck him back in the water. Easy. He pulled that rod in. Nice, lovely little trouty. Probably around 30 centimetres, I'd say. On those Jernjack worms. There we go. Get a quick look at this little guy. Nice little trout cod. Out of the Ovens River, my first fish out the ovens. Oh, second actually. Got that yellow before, alright. He's good to go. Little trout cod. Beautiful little fish. He's good to go, off he goes. Well, it's good to get a fish. It's been very quiet. I was over there looking at that other rod, which is now fallen over. Did you do that? No. Oh, it's been pulled in then. I don't know if it's still on or not. I didn't do that. It's been pulled over, so I don't know if there's still a fish on it or not. Oh, it snagged me up. There is a fish on here. I don't know if it's still on though. Can't believe it would have been a pretty decent fish to pull this whole rod out the holder. Like, look at this. If I try and push that, it's really not easy to pull in the water. It was completely, and it snagged me up too. Like, it wasn't really near any snags. I don't think this is coming off. Unfortunately, I have to snap it like that, which is a bit annoying, but if I was over there, I would have had him. That's annoying. You guys will not believe this. I've just come down, I've thrown the rod out, I've gone back up to camp to get the cheese. I've come back down, and if you look in the water here, I'm on the board for the Murray Cod 2025 season. Oh, I'm so pretty happy. Just wait until you see the size of the fish. He's really not big at all. I'll put this on a lower light setting. So I went up to camp. I got up at 4 o'clock. So I think it was about 4:20 or something now. I came down to the river. I put some worms on because they were already on the rod from last night. I was like, oh, I'll just leave them on, cast them back out, and I'll go get the cheese. And then, as I come back down, I'm like, why is my line on the bank? And then I come down and have a look, and there's this little Murray cod on it. Little Murray cod of about 15-20 centimetres. Off you go, buddy. I'm on the board for the 2025 season. I suppose I should have said 2026 season. If I sound weird, it's because I've got a light in my mouth. Because it is the 1st of December, I can put cheese on my rods. So I think I'll have worms on this one and cheese on the other one. I've actually heard a few fish boofing this morning. So as those shadows come on the water, I'm pretty excited to throw some surface. I just heard something. I think I just heard a boof. This rod's got worms on it. I'm going to put this one out now. I might put this one out a little bit further. Out there. I'm just tying up my knot here. And something boofed, like just next to the sandbank. It wasn't a carp because it was a boof. There's been a few fish jumping. Good signs. Fish must be on if I caught that little cod within 30 seconds. Obviously, you know, we're not going to try and catch a million of those little tiny baby cod, but it's good to get on the board for the season. Oh, I've got a ballista hunchback tied on, and I've taken that duck, scared the absolute shit out of me jumping on the water. I've taken the rods out. Dad will put them in once he gets back up in a second. He's just getting up now. I'm just walking down the river. Gonna have a cast at some snags. First cast I've caught opening 2026, 2025, same thing. It's very dark, the camera won't be able to pick anything up right now. Can you hear kookaburras? They've been going off for about 5 minutes. I'm not sure where I'm going to go, I don't know which way I want to go. Most of the snags are on the other side of the river, but... Oh, I just heard something over there. Got him! Yep! Oh, he pulled hooks! Oh, you're kidding me. On the paws. That was a pretty decent fish. Oh, I don't think he's coming back. Oh my god. That was a decent cod. On the paws, on the hunchback. And he pulled hooks. Oh my god. That's annoying, man. But the light is up now. There's a lot more light now. I've gone over to have a look at another spot. I've heard Dad yell out, and Dad's got his first Murray Cod. Alright, Dad's first cod. Get him back. Let's put you back, buddy. Off he goes. Well, we have to pack up and leave this spot now, but hopefully on the way home we'll be able to stop somewhere, maybe possibly the Winton wetlands or a creek or something like that. Well, we've stopped here at the Euroa Arboretum on the way home, and I've had my rods out for about 25 minutes, and I just went down there, my line was going everywhere, it was going crazy, and as I went to sort out, I didn't even feel weight, but the line, it got dragged from basically the end of those reeds there to basically where my rod is. So there was definitely a fish on there. I'm guessing it might have been a silver perch because I didn't hook it. Must have had a really small mouth, but 100% there was a fish there. Just really frustrating it got off. I don't know how. But anyways, I'll see how I go. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Brendan from the Smoky Angler. Brendan is a ripper bloke. I posted on my Instagram story asking about a cod opening spot, and Brendan messaged me sharing a spot, which is absolutely awesome, as you just seen in the video. I've linked his Instagram in the description of this video, and make sure you go follow him and give him some support because he's an absolute ripper bloke. Oh well everyone, that's going to wrap up this video. No luck at this spot, but did get that one bite, so there's definitely a spot for the future if I'm ever back in the area. But it was a pretty fun trip. We found a really nice spot to camp. We ended up with 2 Murray Cod, 1 Trout Cod and 1 Yellow, and surprisingly no carp for the whole trip. I reckon that's the first time I've ever gone away and not caught a carp, which is a very good sign for the river. Or maybe it just says more about us. If you enjoyed the video, comment down below and let me know what you thought, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.